Hi, and welcome to Busy Moms TV. My name is Carrie Barrett. I'm certainly a mom of three. I have a 10, a 7, and a 4-year-old. Holy cow. And I'm busy enough that I didn't have time to do my hair today. And apparently, I didn't have time to cover up this pimple that has appeared on my forehead as well. Good times. This is how you know the universe has a sense of humor. When you're getting pimples that appear in a wrinkle, you know something not right is going on. So let me tell you, there's no such thing as a mom who's not busy. There's no such thing as a woman who's not busy. But let's add the parenting thing into the mix as well. And as they say, adulting is hard. A little bit of background about myself before you get a chance to jump into and see all of the great videos that we have for busy moms and busy parents on this channel. I was a 20-year veteran of the news industry, was at WNBC most recently in New York City. And then I thought, you know what? I'm tired of working 9 to 5. I'm going to be a business owner and entrepreneur. Rookie mistake, because now I don't work 9 to 5, I work 24/7. And that's added a whole new element into this concept of being busy, right? It's work that I love. So a little bit about me. I used to be terrified of public speaking. I don't mean like a normal phobia. I mean back of the room, puddle of my own vomit, very likely in the fetal position, sort of fear of public speaking, debilitating. And that was just to speak in a small group in my high school classroom. So what on earth would propel me to decide that I should live my life in front of a camera, potentially in front of millions of people to see all the warts and the pimples and all that other good stuff? Well, I love visual storytelling. I love telling the stories of people. And the news business is actually not a bad place to make a career. Yes, we have all seen its nasty underbelly, especially over the last decade or so, but it is a great place to be. You're surrounded by amazing women and men, and they're dynamic and they're sharp and they're funny and they're diverse. And it's just a great group of people to be around. I absolutely loved it. However, there was a time when I sort of outstayed my welcome in the news business, and it had been something that had been coming for a long time, right? I had grown increasingly sort of despondent, perhaps is the right way to say it, about the state of news and the coverage and the things that we were talking about. And this is not indicative of WNBC. This is the industry as a whole. This sort of disillusionment I had came well before I worked there. And so when finally it was time to go, I decided that I would take all of that knowledge and expertise and instruction and training that I had had live on the air for the past 2 decades, and I would use that understanding of on-camera presentation and visual storytelling and how to create stories and video content and all that good stuff, and help my clients, because I now run carriebarrett.com, grow and scale their visibility, their credibility, their notoriety, even through the creation, use, and distribution of effective and compelling video content. So there's group coaching and there's digital courses and books and all that good stuff. However, I'm really not here to talk about any of that. That was just sort of a little bit of background, so you know a little bit about me. What I'm really here to talk about is the mom lane and that mom train that I've been on and that many of you have probably been on. For me, it's been for the past 10 years. My oldest is 10. And so when it comes to trying to navigate all of that, I've never really been a big fan of the balance idea, because maybe it's just me. It's never really worked for me. I try to multitask. I'm sure you do as well. You try to juggle, what feels like 9 million balls in the air, and you're hoping that the people around you don't see that 95% of them you have dropped. Now they're shattered in little pieces on the floor, and you're quickly trying to get them into a dustpan and recreate them before anybody around you notices that she's not doing a real good job with that juggling thing, is she? That's what it feels like. It feels like there are these incredible highs, and then there are certainly some incredible lows as well. There's never really a through line or a happy medium, at least not in my experience, not yet. Pandemic has certainly thrown a wrench into our parenting lives and our adulting lives, as they say, as well. And so the last 18 months, 24 months they've been a challenge for all of us, depending on when you're watching this. Maybe it was 3 years ago or 4 years ago. Nevertheless, it was a challenge. And I would like to say that we've all emerged sort of unscathed. I remember when things first shut down back in March of 2020. And I remember naively thinking that it was, in fact, only going to be a 2-week shutdown. Here we are, quite some time later, and it's still in full effect. So what we're looking to do here is create a platform, a way, a community is perhaps a better word, for all of us busy moms, whether we are work from home moms, stay at home moms, whether we are working part-time, full-time, not at all, out of the home. Create a platform and a community where we all can lift one another up. It's not just about sharing the highs and the lows, and that's certainly something that we'll do here, but it's also about creating some opportunity to maybe make that load a little lighter. It's to give you maybe some new tools that you can put in your knapsack. So when you find yourself in a new busy mom situation or scenario, you can open up that knapsack and dig around a little bit and find whatever tool it is that you need, that you've gotten through Busy Moms TV, that you can then put to use as a mom/life hack. So we've got lots of great things to talk about, and I'm super excited to see you here every day. What I would ask of you, and here's where the fine print comes in. We'd love to know what you'd like to hear. What do you find helpful? What areas are you struggling in? And not just that, but where can you offer guidance and assistance as well? What is a mom life hack that you've never heard anybody talk about that you'd love to share and lighten the load for all of us, give all of us that extra tool that we can put in our knapsack and pull out when necessary? So in order to share your comments, your ideas, your thoughts, your topic suggestions with us, I'd ask you to go to one of two places. The first is the website, which is www.busy-mom.com, www.busy-mom.com, or go to our Facebook page. So if you go to Facebook and you search Busy Mom Help, you will find a lot of opportunity to offer those thoughts, suggestions, hacks, tips, and give us your topic ideas as well. So we'd love to hear from you there. There's a lot of great content, a lot of great storytelling, and a lot of great idea generating videos that we're going to be sharing with you. I'm just happy that I had the chance to speak with you here and you got a chance to understand what we're all about. And I'm looking forward to seeing you again.